Hi, I'm Jesse, and I'm looking for Christina.
Here, we're knock on the door there.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you? Are you Jesse?
Yes.
I'm Christina. Nice to meet you.
So yeah, this is Ione. She's a volunteer in the lab. She's been in the lab for about 11 or 12 years.
Yeah.
She's like our grandma, and we affectionately call her the gatekeeper. As I mentioned, the volunteers, they get visitors into the lab, let them know what to expect, make sure they have time. If they're young, they need a chaperone, those kind of things. And then once they get all dressed like you did, then they're ready to start an experiment. Different experiments are for different ages, and cheek cells and DNA are for our youngest visitors. About 8 and up is what we say. Sometimes if they're a little younger, they do okay coming in with a parent who can help them. But our most difficult experiments we have are in the back, giant chromosomes and mystery microbes. Giant chromosomes is where you actually dissect a fruit fly larvae to get the chromosomes out and look at them under the microscope. And then mystery microbes is a gram stain procedure where visitors can pick one of 4 unknown bacteria, and then they identify it by taking it through a series of staining steps called the gram stain. So I need to interrupt the doctors here. Both former doctors.
Yeah.
I want to introduce you to Jesse and Austin.
All told, I worked at 3M for 37 years, and then I retired and came here.
That's a long time.
It was a long time, but I had a lot of fun there.
And how long have you been volunteering at the museum?
I think I've been here 4 years now, almost 5 years.
I was going to say 5. A lot of volunteers, when they come to visit, volunteer rather in the cell lab, they stay a long time because it's a pretty cool place to be.
Yeah, and I used to tell my wife I was a lab rat, so I really enjoy working in the laboratory.
Yeah, Medtronic is one of our sponsors, so they supply us with the lab coats that the visitors wear when they come in here. And when you leave today, we'll give you a magnifier. They also supply those to us as well.
Do you know Betsy Van Wonken?
I don't.
Medtronic.
Oh, she works at Medtronic. Is that a friend of yours?
Sister.
Is your sister works there?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Would you like to see the lab where we do all the lab work that supports the exhibit?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to take you into Lab Central. It's an area where only the workers are allowed. Visitors can't come back here because it's a full-fledged lab, and I'll just kind of take you through a quick little tour of what we have. Over here we have an autoclave. That's where we sterilize or kill anything that has germs, like bacteria that we grow in here. See, we have all kinds of Erlenmeyer flasks and things you'd see in a lab. Remember I mentioned to you when you first came in, one of the more advanced experiments we have is called giant chromosomes. These are the cultures that we grow those in. So these are the fruit flies that reproduce, and then they lay eggs, and then they emerge as larvae. See the white in this tube? Those are the larvae that emerge. They're like the baby flies that people dissect so they can get the chromosomes out. It's pretty cool. That's how geneticists study, like, you know, genetic diseases and mutations and all that kind of stuff. Besides the volunteers, we have a teenage lab crew. They're high school juniors and seniors mostly that work in here as well. But here is sort of a workspace for us where we communicate with each other through checklists and notebooks and stuff like that. I can assign tasks and they can tell me what they've done during their shift and that kind of thing. Over here is what I call my office. I've got the coolest office there is right here in the lab. So I have a workstation with my computer and the phone, and I can, you know, keep an eye on what's going out on the floor, and I can go out and help the volunteers anytime they need me or answer questions. The visitors.
Do you have eat lunch in here?
No, and in fact that's a really good question because you're not supposed to have any food or water in the lab. And so I have to go to the break room to do that. That's a really good question. That's one of the first things we teach all the workers and the staff is that you can't have food and water in here because it's not safe, it's not healthy, right? I kind of gave you a lot of information, didn't I? I like to talk about this place, can you tell?
And I'm Jesse, I visit from the Science Museum of Minnesota, interviewing wasting talent. Thank you very much, and thank you for it.
Thank you.
That is the fuzzy microphone.
I like the fuzzy. It makes me less nervous. And they're each a different experiment dealing using blood. And they either use fake blood, that's the sneeze machine that you just heard in the background to hear the person scream. The sneezer gets them all the time. So blood typing, that
Can you pull that on my hand there?
So I'm
Thank you.
because this is where you control the computer that you're in.
Comfort me in times like these, and now I need you, and now I need you, and you.